Hi, in this video we're going to show you how to easily add some more fonts to your computer for free. So let's say you're working on a document here and you have your text and you want to kind of spruce it up here, so you normally could highlight it and just kind of go check out your fonts as you go along here. But let's say you can't find what you're looking for. What you could do is then go to this website fontspace.com, and it has all kinds of fonts that you could download for free. You don't have to join. And you could actually search for styles as well, and then actually have it apply to whatever text you want. So here's the main page. So let's say we want to look for something wild. And so it'll show you things related. It's not necessarily going to be called wild, but anything that's kind of has a keyword for wild. And so like these fonts have wild in the name. And let's say you want to have your specific text. So let's say we want to use this text here. For our example, we could type it or paste it in here. And then you can see how your actual text will look. And then, depending on what your search term is, you'll have multiple pages, and you could sort them by fonts or collections or designers and that kind of thing. And so let's say we want this one here. To download it, make sure you click on this download button here. So this one here is to add to a collection if you want to have your own collections, but you'd probably have to make an account to do that. And then you could save your image if you wanted to save the image of it. So we're going to click on Download Font. Then just pick where you want it to go to. I'll just leave download, default. So it's going to put it in a zip file. So depending what browser you're using, you could just open it from here, or you could go to your download location, find the zip file, double click it. And then you don't even have to extract it. You could just double click it to open it. And then just click on Install. So this was called Street Wild. So now that we know the name, we could go back into Word here. Type in here, Street Wild. And now we have our font. So one thing to look out for is some of these fonts, they don't support like special characters, like there was an exclamation point here. So that's why this shows up here. So that's something you're going to have to watch for. And if you don't know how to manage your fonts, you could do it a couple places. You could go to your settings, and the easiest way is just to search for fonts, font settings, and then you could see all your fonts here. You could double click on one to view it, uninstall it, that kind of thing. You could search for them as well, or you could go to Control Panel. And then you have a fonts folder here. And then you could see the same thing, your fonts there, and you could just double click on one to view it, change the size for the view, settings, and so on. So once again, like I said, just you go to this website, do a search for your type of font you're looking for. When you do these searches, it might be the name of the font, it might be a description. So if we do, say bubbly, something bubbly. So these have bubbly in the name here. Bubbly frog. But this one is still bubbly, yet bubbly is not in the name. So it's a keyword that matches the style of the font. And then once, like I said, just make sure you click on the download button. Choose where you want to download it. Like that. And you'll notice too that some of them will have multiple fonts within a zip file. You might have like a bold and italics and underlined version, so you could install all the different types, or you could just install the regular and then just use your bold and italics feature, from your application if you don't want to have separate fonts for that. So just keep that in mind if you see more than one font while you're downloading. All right, so I'll put a link in the description for this fontspace.com, and you could go check it out, do some searches, and get some new fonts. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.